Okay, 12th of December 2025. Finally, we got to the 12. Um, there's a Christmas, I can't remember what it is. Let's have a look. 12 days of Christmas. "12 drummers drumming." So you've got that to look forward to. The song today is one I don't know. It's "I Get Up." And if that's all you do in a day, give yourself a pat on the back, because life's not easy and we all are struggling together. So as long as you get up, it's a bonus if you get washed and make your bed. Just make sure you get up. It's about getting up every time you get knocked down. Having the courage to keep going. So let's see what they've got to say for us. The 12 is the Hanged Man, which is Odin, Wednesday, and it's also about sacrifice. It's about needing to turn your world upside down or look at things from a different angle, different perspective. If things are getting you down, then you've got to think of how you can change your life so that it's a bit better, even if it's a small amount. Like I said, getting up is the big thing. Moving around is a big thing. It's proven that exercise gives you adrenaline. Put some music on, dance, change your energy, do what you need to do to keep going. Don't give up. Get up. No duvet days allowed today, Spirit says. So get up and do something. Stop putting your happiness on hold. And we've missed him already because he's not here. So where is he? Let's have a look, see if he's actually in the sweet spot. Oh, he is. Well done, Spirit. So, there you go. This is an important one then, because they only ever put it there when it is. It's about truth. It's about clarity of mind. It's about cutting through the bullshit, getting to the point. This is possibly immature words, but it doesn't mean they're not the truth. It's out of the mouths of babes sometimes, but this is air energy. So it's words and thoughts, truth and action, swift action. Possibly a Gemini Libra Aquarius child. And again, we've got the arguments with the mother, 3 and 30. It's mother not liking these words. We've got Aries and Scorpio with the hawk there. We've got the poppies. We've got agriculture. We've got the uniforms. November the 11th, May the 31st. This is stagnation. This is nothing can grow in barren lands. This is negative. 3 and 30. It's Abigail, Natasha, Greg, Elaine, Josh, and Lauren. But there we have it. We're going to see things from a different angle. We're not going to let them take an inch, give them an inch and let them take a mile, should I say. We're putting our boundaries in place. And number 4 could be important as well. But things are turning around, hopefully for the better, because you're going to put your foot down and say no. And that way your enemies will be overcome. And unlike yesterday, where we was banging our heads against a brick wall, we are now coming home to who we truly are. And there will be a welcome at the door. So we're not wasting our time anymore. We're leaving that battle behind. And there will be a welcome at the door. Fire in the hearth, food on the table. Someone's coming home, a homecoming baby. Number 10, changes you're not going to like. Fate is taking a hand. freeing yourself from toxic situations, rising from the muck of the swamp. The shackles will fall from your hands and feet. It is becoming untethered, no longer selling your soul to the devil. 15, Capricorn energy, Capricorn and Taurus. So earth signs, we need to ground ourselves. Read the small print before you sign anything, and don't agree to anything under duress. You've got to narrow down your options, or somebody's running out of options because somebody's putting the foot down. This is a stagnant situation that needs resolving. So let's have a look at these chart so far then. We've got Taurus and Uranus, Capricorn ascending. So that's what we're looking at, it seems. It keeps concentrating on the ascendant and Uranus. So 10 is negative, 15 is positive, 30 and 3 is negative. No more butting heads, we're not doing it. Yeah, there's a narcissist involved here, water sign, child, looking for love in all the wrong places. Or just a narcissist of any gender or age. Financial concerns, stability, 10 years, a lump sum perhaps. An apology is needed. Somebody with a scar on the leg, the limb, the amputation. Chiron, it's about healing, therapy maybe. Heal yourself first. And there's Capricorn again, generous benefactor. Someone who will help in any way they can, a good friend. But again, there's arguments with this woman. It's come out twice, 3 and 30, or just stagnation, something that cannot grow. No merging of families, no happiness without pain. Yeah, there's an unhappy home and family life. There is repairs possibly need doing. Celebration called off, Christmas maybe not being attended, and somebody dragging up the past, living in the past, dwelling there. The past is over, future's not promised, you have to live in the now. Somebody's been up to something deceitful behind your back and you're not aware of it yet. It's time to walk away. Leave the misery of the past behind. We've got lilies, forget-me-nots, and violets, maybe, daisies. So, yeah, this 3 and 30 is very negative, unfortunately. Seven weeks. So make sure you get up. Yeah. Somebody's trying to, there's probably the narcissist, trying to have you over a barrel. Emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally, or physically blackmailing you. Mercury retrograde, we're going to have to revisit an issue and take action. Do it differently. Love yourself first, unconditionally. The family love, familial love, Cancer. You are loved unconditionally. Give yourself some love. Stop sacrificing yourself, slugging your guts out, causing burnout, making yourself ill, that's all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Again, we had it yesterday. So stop doing that. Let somebody provide for you for a change. Yeah, children, childhood trauma, issues with children, the past, siblings, whatever it is, it's negative. And it's going to be revisited, it looks like, because until you do, you're stuck with the baggage of the past. Yeah. This familial situation is over. It got as good as it was going to get. It can't get any better than that. Yeah, there'll be nothing conceived here, nothing new. So someone will either be consulting a professional doctor, priest or lawyer for good advice, or a female or an Aquarius will be either widowed, divorced, or become guarded and protecting their heart. But this is a clear mind. They know exactly what they're going to do. They need to sever those ties. Use that sword to set yourself free. So that was a simple one, wasn't it? But it will probably come from an argument with a woman or a Taurus. 5th house of Leo, things that go on in the dark. That's the 7 of Swords. The Sun brings illumination, and Scorpio, the sting in the tail. There we go. Very simple, very clear-cut read. Well done, Spirit. So the 5th house, it is about children, your kids, there. It's the heart, the back. It's about theatres, nightclubs, leisure, sports centres, hotel rooms. Maybe they're treating your house like a hotel room. Or maybe something's going on in a hotel room that you don't know about. Anything that's hidden, which again is that. It's about self-expression, recreation, creativity. You haven't got any stagnant. Pleasure, love affairs, children and speculation. It is somebody speculating where they shouldn't be. It's about your creations, which could be difficulty in conceiving a child, or maybe even paternity questions. So somebody may have kept a secret for a very long time that child is not who they say it is. The fire signs, perpetual children at heart. Air signs don't usually have the opportunity to express their childhood nature. Air signs value the individuality of a child, seeing children as fresh and equal, which isn't always good. And water signs see them as an extension of themselves. It's more than biological reproduction. It also comes under love affairs. This makes a person feel special. Links to Leo. This house is where someone plays and discovers their inner child. So somebody being extremely childish, and I would say even narcissistic. Recreation. The sign on the cusp of the 5th house. It's about your activities. Well, they're telling you, get up. Outgoing signs. Indolent sign point to someone who prefers inactivity. Yeah, someone does nothing, absolutely nothing, and while you're slugging your guts out. This is about right. So if you're funding kids that are grown up, then I'm afraid Spirit's not happy about it. Sun in Scorpio, secretive self-expression. Yeah, there is secretive activity going on here. Intense, perceptive, mysterious, passionate and powerful. The Sun in Scorpio continues regardless of setbacks, so keep getting up, and is focused on tasks. So there's your tasks, keep him busy. And if you listen to the fairy godmother, you will have stopped lying to yourself and started being honest. Narrowing down your options. Because she's either going to wash her hands of you or chuck you off that cliff. Yeah, the heart wants what the heart wants. I'm afraid 29 with the High Priestess. Somebody holds the key to your heart and it's guarded. Because you don't want it breaking again. But if you don't stay open, you may lose an opportunity. So, this is about connections, love and receiving. Not giving anymore, receiving. Being open to receive. See who gives to you for a change. Your heart centre is where you connect to the external environment. It is no wonder that we associate the centre as green. Just as nature shows itself to us, are you looking for love? Wondering when it will find your life partner? Ask yourself how good you are at receiving. Not very. Do you take compliments well? No. Do you ask for help when you need it or say yes when it's offered? No. Receiving is part of having an open heart centre. We must always be open to receiving if we are asking for something to come into our lives. There are many reasons why we close our heart, and mainly it's due to being hurt. She's closed her heart. It may be emotionally, spiritually, or physically hurt by another. Blackmail. We close ourselves off to people as a form of self-preservation. And by doing so, we close ourselves off to receiving. It's okay to open your heart again. It's okay to be vulnerable. We just need to learn from past lessons and move forward with an open heart and an open mind. Where can you learn to love yourself again? Where can you learn to love your surroundings? Working with fairy energy also requires you to have an open heart. It requires you to be full of love for everything around you. The trees, the land, the animals. It requires sincerity, honesty and respect. When you come with an open heart full of love, you will be given access to other realms where so much more awaits you. There you go. So get up, go for a walk, do something. Yeah, and get grounded. So that means walking barefoot on the ground. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. So it's time for a walk then, possibly this afternoon I might do. Get grounded. Can't find it. There it is, 66. So you may have been born in 1966. The roses. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. You are being called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it's all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries, today's card, will become blurred as you're absorbing the energies around you and struggling to divine what is their stuff and what is yours, including emotional baggage. If you pulled this card, you are very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need the time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy and get grounded. The name Paul as well should be in there somewhere. There are two types of people. Those who draw their energy from others, the narcissist, and those who draw their energy from within. And if you're one of those, you need to fill it up yourself, which means doing something for you. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. So if you get energy from others, go and find a friend to go out with, stuff like that. Being sensitive is a superpower, but like all powers, it needs to be nurtured in order to be fulfilled. It is easy to get swept up in the high frequency energies that are swirling around the planet. The quickest and most effective way of clearing all that from your field is to ground yourself by connecting with Mother Earth. And there's Mother Earth, but she's not happy because you're not. There are many ways to get grounded. One of the most powerful ones is to practice earthing by connecting to the Mother power. Spend time in nature, put your hands on a tree, your palms are extensions of your heart chakra, which is what we're talking about, or walk barefoot on the earth. Do something to get grounded and connect with the earth. And that doesn't mean carpets or wood floors, it means outside on the ground. You can always wash your feet. So, here we go then. Last one, and we'll see what the song says. Yeah, somebody's being sly. And it's the number 27. You're not listening to spirit. And you're being stubborn and inflexible, unfortunately. So, or someone is. So Millie, Walter, Julie, Darren, Michael, Susan. Foxes are cunning, quick thinking and clever. When paired with ivy, a hardy plant but very invasive that flourishes even in harsh environments. So can you. The fox reminds us to apply our cleverness towards adaptability. Your stubbornness may be holding you back. You must remain open-minded and I would say open-hearted and beware of becoming stuck in your ways. Do you feel stuck? Apparently you do. How can you adapt to change your life? Beautiful. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. I'll be back with 12 drummers drumming later on. Bye.